Hey everyone, it's Ete-Christ. I'm Congolese, born in Brazzaville, and today I want to share my story with you. Not to complain, but to show you that no matter where you come from, with determination and faith, anything is possible. At 8 years old, I lived in the village with my grandmother. I loved hunting, fishing, running in nature, but school, honestly, it didn't interest me at all. However, my father, who lived in Brazzaville, decided one day that my older brother should come to study in the city. And guess what? My brother took me with him. Arriving in the city was a shock. In the neighborhood, people didn't want me near their children. To them, I was the unintelligent little village boy. But there were two people who believed in me, my father and my grandmother. My father often told my brothers, "One day, this child will go far." My grandmother, she would repeat to me, "Never forget, you are capable of great things." In elementary school, it was tough. I had a lot of gaps in my knowledge. Others mocked me, and my brother would hit me to force me to study. But one day, I discovered reading. Little by little, the words on the board started to make sense, and then everything changed. I went from being the last in the class to one of the best. In middle school, I met my worst enemy, English. I understood nothing. One day, the teacher humiliated me in front of the whole class because I couldn't repeat a simple sentence. That day, when I got home, I opened my English notebook, determined to learn. Sometime later, my father asked me, half jokingly, "Christ, tell me, how do you say hello in English?" "Good morning," I replied. He smiled and said, "One day, this child will speak English." And in my head, I thought, if you only knew, Dad. In 2018, while I was preparing for my state exam, my father passed away. It was a terrible shock. People worried about me, but I told them, even without him, I put my trust in Jesus Christ. At his funeral, they wanted to send me to live with my uncle in Kai, but I refused. I knew that I was the only captain of my life. I stayed in Brazzaville, continuing my studies with one conviction. One day, I will travel abroad. In 2021, I passed my baccalaureate. Among my father's 15 children, I was only the second to achieve this, but the problem was that I had no support. My mother was in the village, and in Brazzaville, I was alone, so I took matters into my own hands. I sold small bags at the market to save money and pay for my passport. I didn't tell anyone because I knew my brothers couldn't help me. 2 weeks before my departure, I finally announced the news. Some thought I was just looking for money to eat, but I knew it was the beginning of something great. That same year, I left the Congo. I kept quiet because I knew I could only count on myself. Today, God has opened doors for me, and everything is going wonderfully. My story is proof that, with determination, anything is possible. No matter the mockery, humiliation, or trials, you have to believe in it. My name is Ete-Christ, and it's not just a name. It's a story of struggle, faith, and victory. Thank you for listening to my story. If my story has inspired you, let me know in the comments. And above all, never forget, your destiny is in your hands.